when I was a kid,
Gather around, everyone.
everyone listen. When I was a young boy, there's a place. I don't know if this was a across Australia thing. There was a place called Oakey's Toy World. Did you have that?
Nope.
No, it might have just been Australia. There was a big factory called Oakey's Toy World. There's a dog on the front. His name was Oakey. And you went in there, and you go in Oakey's Toy World, and it was a factory. So it was all these, like just every toy you had, but I think they were like damaged and that sort of stuff. So that's why their parents would always take us to Oakey's Toy World.
Oh, your Barbie has 2 legs?
What the fuck?
And I remember going to Oakey's Toy World, and I would have been like 4 or 5, and I'm looking around, and I was getting so excited, and I was doing that dance, like pulling my pants, being like, and Mum's like, you have to go to the bathroom, don't you? I was like, yeah, dude. And there's no toilet at Oakey's Toy World.
Of course.
There is, it just doesn't flush.
It's broken.
And I'm like, Mum, I've really got to go. And she's like, oh, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing we could. There's
Like,
just simply
We
no
are
way.
at Oakey's Toy World.
Oakey's
We will
Toy
be
World.
here for some time, Matthew.
There's
thing
no
about-
Oakey doesn't give pass outs. There's no
God's
stamps.
sake.
We're in, and that's it.
Do you need to piss, Matt? We're not going outside to the bushes. I swear to God, we're not going outside to the bushes.
The thing about Oakey's Toy World is it was a drive out of ship, and it was like a factory in the middle of a plane. Like there was nothing else there. It was just
terrifying.
this
It's in the
weird.
It's a
Well,
Black
that's the
Mirror
thing.
episode.
But it was go time, and so Mum,
Go to
Mum,
like piss go time
yeah,
or Toy World go
she's
time?
like, you go in this bottle, and I'm like, we're in the bed everywhere. Like there's people around that sort of stuff.
Oh my God, you didn't even walk out of Oakey's
No.
Toy World?
So she picked me up.
Where'd she get the bottle? She just yoinked it off a super soaker?
She took it out of her handbag.
It didn't attach quite
You know,
well.
sometimes you have a water bottle in your hand, you finish
Matt,
drinking it, and you carry it around.
I've only got
Yeah.
your brother's piss bottles. You're going to have to go on one of theirs.
I think that was probably her thought. She was like, oh, here you go. Like, that's how our brain works.
Drink the
So
rest of the milk out of it.
She picks
and
me
then
up.
Fill it up.
She picks me, oh, fucking hell, and puts me in this giant box that's as tall as I am. That obviously had some toys in it.
Right.
'Cause
Oakey's
it was
piss
just-
box?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Oakey's piss box. Fuck you.
That's the name of the podcast, baby.
And so she puts me in the box and puts the lid on top for me to go in there privately.
What's in the box? My pissing child. Could you give us 5?
Could you give us? You can look at Donkey Kong afterwards, okay?
So I piss in the box, in the bottle, in the box, and I
Right.
finish it off, and I screw the lid up, and then she, I'm like,
Here it is. Oh, you closed the lid. She closed the lid on
she
top.
put the lid on top to give me
Oh,
privacy.
that's hilarious.
Because she's a great
Just
mother.
standing there, pissing in the dark.
And
That
so
is
she we do it, and then we go, and then it's a half an hour drive back to wherever we are, and I'm good. But
What was going through your head? Just standing in the box with the distant music of Oakey's.
Trying to figure out which Oakey's Toy World toy he wanted.
Where is the edge of this solo bottle? Can't find
Was it dark?
yeah, and the story, I remember telling Mum that story, and then she told the story from her perspective, which was, she goes, and I picked you up, and I put you in the box, and I put the lid on so you have some privacy, and she stood there for a couple of seconds, and then, in her words, the bottom of the box just started leaking piss out of the bottom. So I remember pissing into the bottle, but in the dark, I was clearly just pissing against the wall of the...
I assume this is going in.
yeah.
My hands are getting warm. It must be.
And then she picked me up, and I was like, then it was a rush to get out, you know. Before it was like, we have to get these presents for blah, blah, blah for their birthday. But then the second I pissed in a box, well, now it's time
You
to go,
pissed
Mum.
in a box on so many toys.
No, the box is empty. That was why she put me like it was just an empty box.
In my mind, you were just sort of half
there with a bunch of
on
stuffed
like
toys.
just a mound of toys.
Yeah.
Like, shut up. Yes, you can look in a moment.
Good
That's
mum.
crazy.
It's, you do what you can do.
I've wet myself a couple of times as a child. I remember in jeans. I remember very specifically wetting myself in Maya, in jeans, at a particular shopping centre near where I grew up. And it was like, because I have 2 sisters, we were never at the cool, either the boys' clothes, never. We were at the ladies' clothes, and my older sister and my mother were looking at clothes, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell.
Thought I'll show them.
No, it's just kind of like, I just remember pissing myself in like the pantyhose section, you know what I mean? Like they're walking through, I'm like pissed my pants, like we have to go home now.
God.
You guys can
For
buy
God's
stuff if you
sake.
want. This whole joint smells like piss to me.
What's the
Yeah, it
weirdest
was a
place
great-
you've pissed yourself, Ben?
Probably Aidan's pants.
You pissed yourself in my pants?
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
I did a poop once in the woods, and I did it over a log, and I sat backwards on the log because I was like, I wanted to have that toilet position, so I like sat on the log and just put myself back a little bit, so my ass was hanging over the log, and I pooped, and a lizard crawled up into my cheeks, and I felt something get me, and then I just went stood up like that, and I caught the lizard in between my butt cheeks when I stood up.
What?
It ran.
This is a dream.
No, it ran
this was
into
a
my crack.
dream.
I stood up, I caught the lizard, and then I was like, something like it's moving, and then I pulled out and I like threw this little drop tail lizard out of my butt. And I've never told
It was
anybody.
a tapeworm.
about
I love when you finish
Never-
stories like that. And I've never told anybody that.
It's just one of those things because that weekend was the same. Like, you guys remember the story where I went into the bathroom? I've told it on the podcast. I went into the bathroom and I
The
sat in
amount
the
of
bucket.
holes that you
and
just
the-
shat in.
Why
and
do you shit in so
buckets
many? Yeah,
and
that's true.
and my-
Why are you shit in the
riverbed.
wild
Because
so
we
often?
were camping.
camping.
And so, and then I said,
Wasn't it just recently that he said he was the king of camping? I feel like if we were stranded on a
He's the
desert
king of
island,
shitting in holes.
I'm just gonna fall into shit booby traps.
but if you
Yeah.
need someone
and
to
if we're
catch a
hungry,
lizard,
I'll squat
shit
down
be
and
traps.
shit, and food will crawl into my ass.
I've still got the lizard.
so that was that same camping trip.
I don't want to be pulled up.